I went to Camp Adventure because when I was in 5th grade, my leader told me that I should go because it would be a great way to make new friends and just to get closer to God over the summer.
I decided to go to that thing because I've been to Camp Lakewood and Camp Adventure, and I just heard great things about that thing also. And I was a little skeptical about going with sports over the summer, but I talked to the football coach and he said it would be a great idea, and they were all for it, and it was definitely worth it, and I would definitely do it again.
I went to that thing because I've heard great things about it from my friends who are older. They said it's a great experience with all their friends, and they came really close to Christ, and they just thought it would be a great idea. So I went at it and I had a great time.
One thing that I learned at Camp Adventure that I really took away was that I need to stay connected with God and continue to go to youth group on a regular basis, and to stay in His Word, so that that'll just continue to build my relationship with Him.
What I learned at that thing was that no matter what happens in your life, Christ is always with you, and if I ever had a problem or I doubted Christ being with me, I could just look around and see that people around me were all with Christ, and they just all knew what they were doing. So I put my trust in Christ and I put my trust in everybody else, and it all worked out.
One of the main things I took away was just the importance of spending time daily alone with God. And we all live just such busy lives with sports and school and technology, and how it's just important to get away and spend some time in the Word. And I learned how, even though the world says it's not cool to be a Christian, just how awesome and how amazing Jesus is, and how many people our age and my friends just share the same beliefs with me and the same fire for God.
You should go to Camp Adventure because it's really fun, the people there are awesome, and it's a great refresher, and it's really encouraging for you to stay in your walk with God throughout the rest of the year.
To all the people out there who are just wondering or debating whether they should go to camp, I just say go. I mean, you think of church camp and maybe, oh, it probably isn't that fun, but I mean, it's one of the best weeks of my life. It's just a great camp. It has great food, great activities. It's on the lake. We went tubing, volleyball. It was just so much fun, and you're gonna develop great relationships with people you didn't even know before, your counselors, and it kind of just gives you like a fire for God and Jesus that you just really didn't have before, and it just really helps set you up for the rest of your summer and the rest of the school year.
It's just a great experience. I mean, getting away from all the distractions in our lives is always good. I mean, you don't really use technology, you can't play Xbox or whatever, but you can just go to camp and have a great relationship with Christ, get to know your fellow camp members better, and just have a great time. Swag.